This is the Canyon Aeroad CF SLX of loyal and trusted domestique Rory Sutherland of Team Movistar. The Aeroad one is of course what he will be using on the flatter stage this year, but he does have the option of the Ultimate when things get a bit hillier later on this season. Now on it is a complete Campagnolo Super Record EPS group set, which is slightly different to this time last year. Reason being that they've just made these direct mount brakes, which they didn't have around about 12 months ago. So they were running Shimano calipers here at the back for some time. So the Campagnolo goes through the shifters and brake levers there at the front and rear derailleurs, the Cassette, which is 11 up through to 28, and the Chainset, upon which is mounted a Power to Max Powermeter, the German brand there. Interestingly, he's got 54 by 42 tooth chain rings on there. I did ask him why he's got that on, and he said, until you told me, I thought I had a 53. Perhaps the mechanic felt he needed the extra gearing here for Dubai, which is of course very flat indeed. Out the front there, as you can see, he has got a separate stem and handlebar as opposed to the aerodynamic one piece that you often see on Movistar and Katusha Canyons. Reason being that he's got a 14cm stem on there, and they don't do that in the one piece bar, so he's gone with the separate ones. The bars measure 42cm from centre to centre, or 44 from edge to edge. Perched up here on the top is a Fizik Antares saddle with the carbon rails. They're running look pedals again this year, and it's Elite who provide the bottle cages. That is the Cannibal model. The wheels are also from Campagnolo. At the moment he's got the Bora Ultra 50s, which are of course 50mm in depth, and on them the very reliable Continental Competition Pro Limited tubular tyres, which are a 25mm width. And finally, the grip tape is provided by Lizard Skins, and it's that fairly rubbery feel that Rory has gone for there. He's quite a big chap, Rory, so he's got an 81.5cm distance from the centre of the cranks to where he sits on the saddle, and from the tip of the saddle to the centre of the stem, measured horizontally, it's around about 61cm. Now is the time to weigh it. 7.1 kilograms for an aero bike with some pretty deep wheels. That is very respectable indeed. Now make sure you subscribe to GCN by clicking on the globe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to see Si's in-depth look at his own Aeroad, you can find that by clicking in the bottom corner that way. Meanwhile, if you're new to the sport and you're wondering what difference something like a 54 chainring will make, we explain gear ratios just down there.